Hey, what's up guys, Footy Manager TV here, and this is my 5th episode of my Portsmouth career, and this is the tactic I'm going to be using from now on in all of my careers. I developed it with my Chelsea career that I've started recently, which I'll soon be making videos of. But yeah, it's very successful, very defensive, and then being defensive, it doesn't concede much goals, but I always seem to score as well, so it's a very good mix. So yeah, this is basically the tactic, and yeah, I'm gonna be doing screenshot saves from now on. So hopefully the videos can be a bit more better, and I can talk about more things, because when I'm doing it live, I kind of forget stuff I want to mention. So yeah, hopefully the videos will be a bit better. And once I get used to doing it like this, I'll be adding some like goals into the matches, into the episodes and stuff like that. And as you can see with the tactic, it suits our team pretty good, as we got a lot of attacking midfielders, so I thought I'd utilize having two. And yeah, defensive midfielders as well, who I might look in to get a bit more in the team once I find, as we get a bit of transfer budget in, which will be very soon. But anyway, as you can see, the arrow is going down for the defensive midfielders. But the actual thing is, you can edit in the player instructions, and I make them actually go forward a bit as well, so they're both defensive and attacking. So they actually, at least one of them goes into attacks, and sometimes they score or assist goals. The only problem right now is the left mids and right mids. I don't have any natural, so I'm teaching both John Harley and Doumbia to play in their respective positions there, but I'm also looking in to get some new signings in those positions. So yeah, I'm gonna test it. I've already tested the tactic, but it still might take a few matches to till we start playing good with this tactic. But that always happens with every tactic in my experience. So we've got our next match at home to Notts Co. As you can see there, we've got very good team talk there, doing assertive team talks and basically choosing the last option. As you can see there, if we play our game, we'll win. You're all very capable of that. Give them confidence and they get relaxed like that. And normally they play well. But yeah, in this match, it was the first, it was the first time I used this tactic in this save. So it's going to take at least 3 or 4 matches to get fluid in every really facet of the tactic. So yeah, but it will really come with good results. Or at least I'm hopeful for that anyway, because in all the games I've tested it, it's been very good. But I haven't really tested it with a lower team yet. So, or a lower in my A-League one, but that's sort of, it's a lower team, but all the teams are the same level. So yeah, we just got to see how it works. Yeah, anyway, we'll just see what happens next. And as you can see here, we couldn't have got a worse start to this tactic. Losing 3-0 at halftime at home to Notts Co. For me, it's really hard to tell which are the best teams in this league, so it's really hard to tell when to save my best players for and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just something I've got to work with. But soon we'll be getting some more money for transfer budget, and after January we should be getting more good results. But the thing is, we're expected to get relegated, and the board is actually so happy with me. You'll see very soon my status is very secure. Because I'm basically mid-table in 9th position, but obviously after this match I'll go a bit more down. But yeah, I'm in a pretty good position right now. So yeah, the board is happy. So when I get to January, hopefully I can just stick around this mid-table position and maybe make a play for promotion, as we've got a lot of money and I can bring in some new signings. And this was the only positive from the match. Team talks by me was fantastic, so I really saved my players from getting really bad morale, like I'm very poor or poor. So yeah, as you can see, we got a goal in the second half, but obviously it wasn't enough. I tried to go a bit more attacking, but it just wasn't our day. But it was good to see Le Fondre scoring his first goal in his 3-month loan stint for us. So hopefully he can start scoring a bit more frequently now. As I said, we got him for 3 months on loan. That will sort of end just after January, so I'll be bringing in a new striker. I'm looking at Gary Maydeen. I think he's at Sheffield Wednesday. I'm not quite too sure. But yeah, he's transfer listed. He's got really good finishing. I think 16 as well. And yeah, he's only 22, so he's definitely got room to improve. And yeah, he can, with 16 finishing already, that may increase to like something like 18 or something like that. And could be, he's really good in the air as well. So he's someone I'm looking in to sign, pretty cheap as well. But all in all, it was pretty disappointing to not create more chances for the fans, being a home match. But yeah, they got to understand this was the first match trying this new tactic, and hopefully it'll be a really good tactic for us in the near future. Hopefully it won't take too long for the squad to get used to it, and we'll start playing very impressive very soon. even we got good results with the other tactic, it wasn't really impressing me. We were getting lucky results here and there, so hopefully this this formation will be good for us. But there was to be good news just around the corner. As you can see here, our Chinese owner or chairman, Louis Zhenya, he pumped 25.5 million into the club. So hopefully now we'll be able to spend more, spend on some good players. But obviously, even though we have a rich chairman, we can't obviously get the good players because they wouldn't want to come to our team. So we still need a, we're not going to get obviously the best players, even though we might have a lot of money. But we don't have so much money. I say it's probably a good balanced amount. We're not over the top yet, but I've got to be wise with the money, not spend it all, because we don't want to get in trouble with finances again. So I'm going to be smart with that and just be smart with the transfers. So after seeing the money being added to our overall club balance, but none to the transfer budget, I wanted to actually ask him. I asked the chairman, Louis Zhenya, the Chinese owner with heaps of cash, if he could add some to the transfer budget. And he says our transfer budget is sufficient for our current objectives, but the transfer budget is zero, so we couldn't buy anyone. So, yeah, but obviously he says we feel the club is operating at an acceptable level and therefore will still refuse to grant your request. So that was pretty disappointing for me. But it seems as though the big man, Louis, with heaps of cash, he had a thought about it, and he thought what's the best for the club, as you can see here. Then he decided to add some, as you can see here, it says, Chairman Louis Zhenya is pleased to announce that the result of an improvement in the club's finances, which is basically due to him, he's the guy with the money, the board is in a position to offer a transfer budget of 15.5 million. So that's heaps of cash we could use. If I play it smart, I can sign a couple good players. Maybe check out if there's any free transfers. I know there's some guys like Christian Zanetti who could be a good defensive midfielder who I can get for free. And yeah, just check out the available signings. So I've got to be really smart about it. Do some of my own personal scouting. Search the players that we need in the positions that we need with this new tactic. And yeah, finally we've got the money. And like I said, hopefully we can hold out 2 more months. As you can see, it's the 1st of November. 2 months. We can make some signings. But we still got to wait 2 months until the players come. So yeah, we just got to hold it out until then. That's why I'm thinking about spending some of the cash on some free transfers. So sending the money, a bit of it, to the wage budget and trying to get some free guys in, so we can not wait 2 months to get really good performances. Because I really want to try and get promotion in the first season, but we just got to see what happens. And for those that haven't seen in previous videos, I just wanted to prove that I do have Chinese owners, and that's why they have heaps of cash. Because as you know, the Chinese, they have heaps of money. As you know, like the Chinese team, they bought Drogba and Anelka from Chelsea last season. All their contracts ran out, and they offered them contracts. But similar thing, they got obviously a lot of teams in the world would have one of those 2 good players. So yeah, I knew there was obviously good teams offering for them, but they just went with lots of money for the Chinese team. So yeah, that's just the proof that I've got Chinese owners, and that really looks very promising for our future, getting back up to the Premier League. But obviously it's still going to be hard work. Even if we do have a good amount of cash, we still need to buy the right guys. If you don't have the right players to suit your team, yeah, you're probably not going to succeed at the highest level. I may get enough to get into the Premier League, but there's a big difference just being in the Premier League than really becoming into a top 4 team consistently. And just to round off this episode, I wanted to show the board confidence, which is really good, which is mostly because of the competitions. As you can see down the bottom in overall confidence, it says the team's fantastic overall performance in the NPAL League 1 has been the particular highlight. See how there's different tabs at the top. If I went in competition, the performance in the league is basically full, the bar's full with the blue bar thing. So yeah, we're doing very good in the league, and everything others is okay. But the main thing that making my position very secure is our performance in the league, because we expected just to survive, really. Well, we're expected by everyone else to get relegated, but the board wants us just to survive in the league. But if I can stay around mid-table, yeah, they're going to just be really happy with that. So even if I don't get promoted, I should still get a contract extension for next season. And as you know, we only get one. Right now, I've got only a contract for 1 year, and it ends at the end of the season. So hopefully I can just stay around here. And yeah, really, if I can just survive the next couple months getting okay results until January, where I can use that transfer budget to really buy some good players that will dominate in this league, we have a really good chance to get promoted, and then for sure my job will be I'll get a contract extension. But yeah, even if I don't get promoted, we still will. I hope I would, because like you can see, my job is very secure with us staying around that mid-table. But we've got some FA Cup matches. We've got an easy match first against a Blue Square Premier team, or yeah, Blue Square team. Not sure which league they're in, but yeah, one of the Blue Square leagues. So hopefully we can start well. It will be quite embarrassing if we lost against one of those, but yeah, hopefully we can stick around there until January, and maybe we can make some good signings that could put us in a good position, and maybe get a good FA Cup run to continue our to get us that even extra finances, to get always building our team with good with that extra money. Maybe a good player might be available. As you know, being in League One, obviously the best players are not like I just checked before, and players like Samir Nasri is available, so I could buy him. Obviously not having enough money, but players like him, like in the top divisions, that I would have enough money for. But they wouldn't want to come to my team, so it's not going to be as easy as you think with this amount of money. Like, no Premier League players want to come to our team. I'm still going to sign players from like I'm going to go for realistic transfers, like players from the Championship and that kind of level. But anyway, that's pretty much it for now. Leave your thoughts on everything in this video, the not so good result with our new tactic, your thoughts on the tactic as well. You think it could be good? But yeah, I've experimented with it, and it's been doing well in my Chelsea career, which, like I said, I'll show videos of that. A new career, maybe I'll start in the next week or so. Just got to see with other videos what's happening. Yeah, and if I can fit it in, or if I can't, I'll just leave my two current ones, because I don't want to put too much series, because then I have to upload like too much videos. But anyway, yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it for now. And leave a like if you enjoy the videos and this series. And yeah, I'll be making more videos, Football Manager soon.